Shaba, like they always say, form is temporary, but class is permanent.
Yeah, thank you so much. It feels good, to get a chance and play. And I really enjoyed myself this afternoon. And yeah, I'm just grateful that, I managed to have a man of the match performance. But credit goes to the guys. They gave me a platform to shine, and I'm grateful to them. This goes to the team and everyone who's been very, very supportive. So I truly appreciate it.
You haven't really played a lot of games this season, but let's talk about just your influence today. You were really that connecting piece throughout all the entire players.
Yeah, I mean, I missed, the smell of the grass. So it was good to be back, and I had to, not necessarily to put pressure on myself, but just to go out there, and enjoy, stick to basics, and, the rest shall follow. And that's what I exactly did this afternoon.
Let's talk about what's happening at AmaZulu. We're seeing this team that has sprung onto life. What has been happening there, especially with you guys as some of the senior players?
It has been great. Great season. We did very well. And we just had to, work very hard behind closed doors and just show off in public. So it has been great, especially under, the leadership of Sandile when he took over. He brought Benny as well. So it's been a collective effort, and I think the guys showed that they can play the highest level, they can compete, and I'm truly optimistic that, next season is going to be tougher, but I think we're up for the challenge and the task.
Thank you very much, Shaba. Congratulations.
It's a pleasure, thank you.
Coach, a 0-0 draw, just your summation on the 90 minutes?
Yeah, very pleased for the guys, that came in there, and they gave a really good count of themselves. I think they did themselves proud. We played a different system for the first time. We tried it. I'm not a 3-5-2 kind of guy, but with the players that we had, and we wanted to accommodate like Shaba, Kola, Buto, and then Mabeliso and Sikakane. So you had to change your system. So we changed it into a 3-5-2. And it worked wonders. I thought we kept the ball very well. First half, we were a bit slow in our build-up, and we allowed them to get back into shape quickly, so we couldn't penetrate and we couldn't get into the spaces in behind the defense because there was a lack of pace for them. So we figured with the Young coming back, the speed that he has, and Majoro, we can have a lot of joy in behind them. But the build-up was very slow, so we couldn't really get there quicker. Second half, I thought we moved it much better, much quicker. We find the pockets, we find the spaces, and then we played. Unfortunately, we couldn't score, but it was just nice to see these guys having fun and enjoying themselves and playing football the right way.
You talk about them enjoying, and that's something that we saw, Coach, because today you were just focusing on that spine of the team to see the quality of the bench. Were you pleased?
Yes, I was very pleased. And it can be challenging because last week, after the Swallows game, you guaranteed second place, a second place spot. And sometimes players can switch off, then they think they're on holiday, and you ask them to be professional and play until the last match and still give it a good account because, you don't want to qualify and in the next game you lose 3 or 4-0, so that's why I wanted them to be professional. And it was just really nice to see the guys coming off the bench and adding more value, just making the team even stronger than what they were. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the draw as well, and I'm sure now the KZN teams, we can look forward to some more classic derbies next season. And I'm pleased for Maritzburg, and I wish them all the best. And I'm sure next season they will have a decent season because I think Coach Ernest, he will have a pre-season with them, so I know the kind of work that he puts in, and he will get his team to be much better because when he came in, he got them right at the bottom and he saved them. So he's done a fantastic job. So looking forward to next season's derbies against them. So pleased for both teams that we were able to give a good spectacle, a good game of football. sorry to the fans that there wasn't goals, but that was a very entertaining 0-0 draw.
Coach, you keep on touching on what could possibly transpire next season. Let's talk about that. Give us a teaser, give us a forward in terms of what we can expect from Usuthu come next season.
Listen, it's the first time that we've been in a situation like this, so I think the first and most important thing is hopefully we're able to do very good business. You know, we need to bring in the right players. We need to bring in players that can strengthen the depth in the squad. And then when we go to Africa, that's got the experience as well to play on that level and then be able to compete in the DStv Premier League. So I think, yeah, we more focus on bringing quality, not quantity. So we don't want to just add any player to the squad and then it's maybe not AmaZulu style players. So yeah, I can't give away all the secrets because
I'm so interested to find out.
If I give away, if I maybe
squad?
say who the targets are,
Yes.
by the time we go, then other teams snatch them up. So it's best to keep quiet, to keep your cards close to your chest. So yeah, you'll just have to see hopefully what good and exciting things happen with AmaZulu this transfer window.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you very much and have a lovely break and a lovely holiday. Thank you.
Coach Ernst Middendorp of Maritzburg United. Coach, appreciate your time. Just reading your body language throughout the entire 90 minutes. Frustration?
No, not frustration. It's I know where we are started in the beginning of December. I just can repeat it. 6 games, 0 points. 8 games, 2 out of 24. Half of the season, 15 games, 9 points. And we have now 30 points. And for us, I would not identify, probably it looks like, but I'm not getting, as I said, very often defined with my doing from other people. It was very important to put the right concept in, and it was absolutely a reactive concept in terms of a very clear, narrow 4 defense line with 4 center backs. Wait, of course, for a mistake from the opponent side. We had 1 or 2 possibilities, but the dominance over 95 minutes, of course, was on the side of AmaZulu. But the result is in the end 0-0. And from the defensive work, from the work ethic, as I said, with the players in terms of what is available for us currently, with all these changes during the season. And I said it last week already after our game in Pretoria against Supersport. It's unbelievable what we achieved. We are not qualified for Champions League. We are not being the champion. We are not winning a cup. But this achievement, if somebody would have a bet on it in the 13th of February, losing at home the last game on the first half of the season, rock bottom, and then going in the end of the day very clear through, secure the league, the PSL status without playing a relegation round. I would say a lot of betting would going on and say that can't be possible. Therefore, very proud of what the guys achieved, everybody who contributed, and I think that's very crucial. Of course, it's you want to have a different way to play. You want a different, more calmness in certain direction. That's for sure. But you must in the moment, and that's to make sure what we want to achieve, and we want to achieve the PSL status. That was all.
And that's something that you were able to achieve here today and throughout this entire season. Let's just look at, Coach, before the game started, you had pointed out just how lethargic sometimes the team can get, especially in front of goal. And we saw that with the number of chances, but nothing was made out of them.
From the Instat side, if you go into the, surprisingly, if you go into the number, you will be surprised. If you asked who has the highest number of entrants into the final third, the entrance into the final box, Maritzburg United is leading. We had 12 fantastic entrants into the final third against Supersport. Today, probably not the number, but I think, remember first half, we have to pass to our teammate, but then again, Our striker number 1 in front is Sanisa Shlongwane. He's 19 years old, and we don't have in the moment players who be calm, who make the right decision, assisting each other, combining each other. That's not available in the moment. And from this side it happens so far, but you will not put me in a position where I would say I'm unhappy today. Definitely not.
Knowing exactly what was at stake, Coach,
Yeah.
thank you very much and all the best with the
Thank
upcoming
you.
season.
Thank you very much. Okay.